Hello guys, it's Mimbie and welcome to 2026. So it's the first video for the new year and I'm giving myself a bit of a reality check today, shall we say, because we're playing the test reality check. Now for those of you who don't know, I have actually played the test trilogy before. I did move this over to my other channel, like my gaming channel. I've just realized Loki has moved my webcam again, so there you go. This game is very about diving into questions that may be uncomfortable to answer, and I always find these videos really interesting to go through because sometimes I'll answer a question on a previous game, but then by the time I touch it again, my answer could change, and I find this is always a really good way for you guys to learn more about me. So, would help if I did not press the wrong button. Warning, this experience is not for those easily offended. Well, it's fine. I'm used to taking criticism, so that's fine. This experience offers many things you may not wish to hear and simply may not be able to handle. Player discretion is advised. Okay. This experience uses an autosave feature that will save your session periodically. If your session comes to an end abruptly for any reason, you can continue your session from the title screen. Think hard before locking in your choices and take the time to analyze your answers before making a decision. If you make a mistake or should decide to change your mind later, there is no going back and your answer will be locked in for the session. This is intentional, and you've been advised. Oh god. Diary of the Madman. Well, that's a great start, isn't it? Humanity is the only disease that can cure itself. Well, that's a bit of a cryptic start, isn't it? We've only just got into this, though I do will admit the artwork is gorgeous. You haphazardly place one foot in front of the other and wander aimlessly through the void. I'm in the void again. I can't get away from it. I'm always in the void. Inside of the inside... Oh god, what's these names? You twist and tumble and fall through the twisting abyss until your essence is scattered beyond the unknown. Flashbang. Okay. Well, hello there. I guess since you've arrived, we should just jump right into things. If you've been here before, you know exactly what this is. If you're new here, then behold. I'm about to ask you a fuckload of overly personal questions, and you're going to provide me with very simple answers using absolutely no context whatsoever, other than the context your mind creates for itself. I may ask you questions that feel very similar to those previous, or perhaps they could appear to be the same question but worded in a slightly different way. Think carefully before answering each and every question. Sometimes our mind will pick up on subtle differences that could change your answer entirely or shed light on a new perspective. By the end of this, the goal is to walk away from this experience feeling as though you've gained something. But maybe you won't. I'm not a fortune teller, I can't see the future. Either way, you're going to take away whatever you wish to take away from this experience, and that might be positive, and it may not. With that being said, I should get a pretty decent understanding of you as a person, as long as you're 100% honest with all your answers. If you lie about anything, you're only hurting yourself here, so make yourself comfortable with being uncomfortable. I do YouTube, mate. I'm used to this. This is not an experience for the sensitive. This is not an experience for deaf and ears and closed minds. This is an opportunity for growth, and growth only comes from discomfort. Oh, did I learn that in 2025? How does it work, you might be wondering? Fucking magic, I guess. I love this. Not really, though. I'm going to tell you a bunch of shit that your mind is probably already knows, but perhaps rests at the back of your consciousness, rather than the ever so useful forefront where you may access it on a regular basis. Hopefully, you'll find this experience useful in some way, but if you don't, then just remember, you get what you pay for, and it doesn't appear that I'm getting paid by the hour to put up with your bullshit. If this resonates with you, then great. And if it doesn't, and you feel like your time would be better spent elsewhere, then I'm sure I'll read your annoying blog about it. Let's go ahead and get started, shall we? Here come the basic bitch questions to start with. We'll begin the process now. Now, I'm going to talk about my thought process as I answer these questions. So this is probably going to be a long one, so feel free to get some snacks, get some drinks in. Let's get started. Do you believe you are living up to your full potential? Okay, we're starting on a fucking big one. I'm going to be honest and say no. And the reason I say that is because I am not content with where my life is right now. You know, I work a full-time job. I work in insurance at the time of recording this video. And don't get me wrong, I don't hate my job, but I definitely would not say it's my calling. And I do think I can do more on YouTube if I had more time and resources to be able to do so. I do what I can now, you know, being working mostly in my spare time to make this channel as, you know, active as it is. But I'm going to say no, I don't believe I am living up to my full potential. Do you feel content with where you are in life? Okay, I just covered that, so no. Are you satisfied with how you spend your free time? I'm going to say yes to this because most of my free time, for those of you who don't know, is me taking care of myself, being a housewife, and doing YouTube. And a lot of my time goes into YouTube. Like, approximately, I get about anywhere between 5 to 6 hours a day before I have to go to bed before work, right? And that's assuming I stay up. That's not including weekends. So Monday to Friday, I usually get home no later than 6:30. So if I wanted to go to bed by, say, 11 o'clock, which means I'd get about 6 to 7 hours of sleep for work, then I get about 4 hours a day. About 3 hours of that is YouTube based. That could be anywhere from recording the content to editing and rendering the content, creating the titles, the thumbnails, search engine optimization. Is a very long-winded process as YouTube. So that's one of the reasons why I personally think I am satisfied with how I spend my free time. But if there is a way for me to be more, what's the word I'm looking for? Proactive and, you know, efficient with my time, then I definitely would take that. Do you often reflect on your purpose? Depends on what you're referring to by purpose. If we're talking YouTube, yes, I reflect on the channel all the time. But as a purpose, not me personally as an individual. Do you feel in control of your emotions? No, I am an emotional crybaby by nature. Are you comfortable with change? Oh, God. Okay, we're going into an insecurity now. I am someone that I really struggle with change. And that could be from anywhere, as in, you know, me moving house or changing jobs. I really struggle to adapt and change things. And a lot of the time, I will overthink a decision if I'm going to make a change before I implement it. And I usually do what I call a trial period. So, for example, for some of you who may know, I did a double upload month back in December of 2024. But that was before I had the gaming channel and the reaction channel that I have now, which I've officially started as of today, officially. And changing is very hard for me because it's a change of pace, it's a change of schedule, and I'm one of those girlies, I really like a set routine. So I'm going to say no, I'm not comfortable with change. Do you seek approval from others more than you'd like? Yeah, because I worry that I'm disappointing my channel on a day-to-day basis. Do you believe your life has meaning? Do I believe my life has meaning? I mean, kinda. I mean, at the moment, my main three things that I do in my life is obviously husband, being my partner Kate, obviously being a content creator and trying to put a smile on somebody's face every day, even if it is just one person, and interacting with a community that has done more for me than I can ever give back. So I'm gonna say yes. Are you quick to forgive yourself? Absolutely not. I make one stupid error and I will never forgive it. Do you prioritize your own needs regularly? Oh, fucking hell. I'm starting to not like you. No, I don't. And it's something I want to work on for this year, but yeah. Are you happy with your current relationships? Oh, ships. The fact that's plural means I have to hesitate on this question. So, with my partner, Kate, could not be happier with the man. I love him to pieces. I would not be without him. And you guys commonly ask him to come up more on the channel as well, which I am trying to sweet talk him into doing. But when it comes to relationships, I do have some friends that I have lost over the years because of my own stupidity. And other reasons as well. It's not just me. I'm not that bad of a friend, but I can be. Let me think. What else? Yeah, I have some friends that I just wish I could spend more time with, but they're all over the world, and I can't. It's not as easy as just getting out and driving 20 minutes to go see them. I don't actually have. It's gonna sound really sad, but outside of my grandparents and my mum and my dad and my partner, I don't really have anyone outside in my country. Like, I'm literally just husband and partner oriented. So I'm gonna say I'm not happy with my current relationships. Do you believe in second chances? I do. I genuinely do. Are you afraid of being alone? Yes, it's one of my biggest fears. Do you dwell on past mistakes? I'm a content creator. That's part of what I do, so yes. Do you find it easy to open up to others? I used to, but then I had a few reality checks and I had to wake up and stop being so easy to speak to. Do you think you have a healthy work-life balance? Oh god, no, absolutely not. Are you proud of your accomplishments? I feel like I could accomplish more, but I am happy with how I've progressed on YouTube, so I'm gonna say yes. Do you set goals for yourself regularly? Again, being a content creator, I'm always setting goals for myself, so yes. Do you feel like you have a clear life direction? Oh, absolutely not. I know what I'm doing for the next 2 years. Like, as soon as Kay's got right to remain, fuck knows what we're doing, so no. Do you believe in fate? Ooh, I'm going to quickly Google, very quickly, what the actual definition of fate is, because I think that will depend on that. So the development of events outside a person's control, regarded as predetermined by a supernatural power. I'm actually not sure on this question. Do I believe in fate? I mean, I definitely believe that there are things that happen outside of our control that we can't do anything about. Like, for example, you know, passing of life and things like that. But do I believe they're predetermined? Possibly. So I'm going to say yes. Do you value honesty above all in others? I'd say yeah, because if you're honest with me, then I know how to, you know, talk to you and make sure I don't offend anybody. Do you feel comfortable expressing your emotions? Okay, this one is definitely a yes for me. Like, if any of you watch any of my Love and D-Space content, you'll know that I am a crybaby by nature. I'm pretty much have cried at every single goddamn myth that I've played in that goddamn game. And if I do feel like I am not performing my job as a content creator and I feel like my videos are being lackluster, I will express that feeling and reach out to you guys asking for support and advice. And sometimes even taking constructive feedback. Like back in 2025, I reached out for feedback, and I think that video was well over an hour long of me just reading out feedback and just responding directly to it, and I was very open and honest in that video, so I'd say I'm comfortable with it at this point, yeah. Are you a good listener? I mean, I hope I am, so I'm gonna say yes. Do you forgive easily? Depends on the context, because there are some people in this world that I can just never forgive. My biological father being one of them. Let's not make jokes that Mim's got daddy issues, but I can't forgive him for what he did to me and my mother. But do I forgive easily? Well, I say that I like to give people a second chance, so I don't really I forgive but don't forget, so I'm gonna say yes. Are you driven by fear of failure? Oh yeah, 100%. Do you like to take risks? Absolutely not. Risks are like a big no for me. Do you value peace over excitement? Yes, because I've had enough excitement and drama in my life. I do not need any more. Do you prioritize self-improvement? Yes, I do. Because I feel like no one's perfect. And that's just my personal opinion. I don't think there's ever going to be a day in the world where there's going to be the perfect human. But if we all strive to improve ourselves just that little bit every single day, how much can we as humans accomplish, you know? Are you kind to yourself and your faults? Nope. Do you prefer stability over spontaneity? Yes. If my videos were hitting stable views all the time, I could start reducing my work hours. It makes me sad. Do you believe everyone deserves a second chance? Okay, so this is what they talk about when twisting the questions, because they asked me, do I believe in second chances, but do I believe everyone deserves a second chance? And the honest answer to that is no. For example, I'm not going to forgive a murderer. If it was a contest where, say, for example, you'd murdered somebody in self-defense, like, say, for example, your friend was being attacked and you had to kill the person to stop them, that, yes, you deserve a second chance. But if it's like a plain outright murder, no. Do you find it easy to ask for help? No. Do you ever question your beliefs? If by beliefs you're referring to religion, no, because I don't have a religion. Personally, I don't believe in a form of higher power, but I do come from a family of gypsies. So, do I ever question my beliefs? No. Are you afraid of making big changes? Yeah. Do you feel a sense of community? With my online community, absolutely, but outside of that, no. But because I think I feel more of a sense of community because of you guys, I'm going to say yes. Are you comfortable with vulnerability? Now, this is a good question because working in financial services, I have to deal with vulnerable people a lot. Like, I'm talking these could be anywhere from potential trigger warnings here. I could be dealing 1 minute with someone who's got really severe depression and anxiety to dealing with terminal cancer or severe money problems. I deal with vulnerability every single day, especially in a country like the UK, where the cost of living crisis is taking it out of absolutely everybody. So I'm comfortable with dealing with vulnerable people, but not comfortable dealing with vulnerability myself. So I'm going to say no on this question, just because I think it's asking more towards me as an individual. Do you believe you deserve happiness? I mean, I'd like to think I do, so yes. Do you keep most of your thoughts private? No, I overshare and I don't like it. Do you reflect on your dreams and goals often? Yeah, yes. Pretty much every week, if not every day. Are you patient with yourself? No. Do you feel fulfilled in your career? No. Do you feel grateful every day? I honestly do, because I'm grateful to have an online community like yourselves. Obviously, I've got my partner, and my mum and dad may drive me crazy on the best of days, but I still love them, and I am grateful I have them, so I am. Do you feel empathy for others easily? Too easily. Are you able to let go of past hurts? Not really, because I can eventually let go, but it is extreme difficulty. Do you hold yourself to high standards? I do, because I know I can be better than I am, and I hate it. Do you believe people can truly change? Do I believe people can change? See, this is why I like these playthroughs, because it makes me think. I need to do more games like that, but do I believe people can change? Like, truly change? I think yes. Are you happy with your level of self-discipline? Oh no, I see a snack and I break. Do you feel you have purpose in life? Not really. Do you trust your intuition? Nope. Are you open to new perspectives? Honestly, yes. Like, some of the comments that you guys tell me, like, for example, with, like, the Love and D-Space stuff, you show me another's perspective of these things, and I do really enjoy reading those sort of comments, so I am. Alright, I think we're done with these ones for now. It's about time we move on to questions with a bit more substance. Oh, thank God. Don't be afraid to answer honestly here. Questions are only going to get more personal and in-depth as we go down this deep, dark rabbit hole of a subconscious. Oh, God. Let's not waste any time. Here we go. Do you feel like you're truly seen and understood by those closest to you? No? Are you at peace with choices you've made that changed the course of your life? Oh God, no, absolutely not. Do you believe you've healed from painful experiences in your life? Or in your past? Some of them, but not all of them. Do you genuinely love yourself beyond your accomplishments or appearance? No. Are you willing to confront uncomfortable truths about yourself? Yes, I need the truth. I need the reality check. No pun intended. Do you feel you're doing enough to make a difference in the world? No. When you make mistakes, do you treat yourself with the same compassion you show others? No, I'm more harsh on myself there. Are you happy with the way you manage your time each day? Yes, I am actually, because, you know, trying to juggle a full-time content creation career, a full-time employment career, and then housewife, very difficult. So in fact, I manage to do it every day. I'm happy with that. Do you feel your relationships bring out the best in you? Oh yeah, absolutely. Have you allowed yourself to dream big without fearing failure? No. Do you believe you're worthy of unconditional love? No. Are you proud of the way you respond to challenges? Nope. Because I cower out. I'm a wimp. And this is me being completely upfront. Do you trust yourself to make difficult decisions? No, I can barely decide what I want for dinner. Are you honest with yourself about the habits that you hold you back? Yes. Do you feel inspired by the life you're building for yourself? Oh, I don't know. Yes. Are you willing to risk vulnerability to build closer connections? I am, if those people are okay for me to be vulnerable with them. Do you allow yourself to feel a full range of emotions without shame? Oh, without shame? No, but full range of emotions? Oh god, I'm the definition of a range of emotions. Have you contributed to creating the situations you often complain about? Yes. Do you find joy in the small, everyday moments of life? I do. Are you afraid of expressing your deepest dreams to others? No, because I'm pretty honest about that. Have you accepted aspects of yourself that you once struggled to embrace? Trying to think of any aspects I struggle to embrace. I don't really have any, so I'm going to say yes. Are you open to changing your mind when presented with new perspectives? Yes, I am. Do you feel a deep sense of gratitude for where you are in life? I mean, I could be better, but I also could be worse, so I'm going to say yes. Are you able to recognize when you're pushing yourself too hard? Not until I am having a midlife crisis, no. Do you seek external validation more often than you wish you did? Yes. Have you forgiven those who may have hurt you deeply? I have, too many times. Do you have a clear sense of what happiness means to you personally? Yeah, I do. So for happiness for me is happy husband, happy life, happy community, happy life, and money equals happy. That's pretty much it. Are you content with the memories you're creating in your life? No. Do you often regret things you didn't say or do? Yes. Are you more critical of yourself than others are of you? I think so, yeah. Do you take time to celebrate your progress no matter how small? Yes, I do. Every time we hit a big milestone, I do celebrate it on the channel. Are you willing to let go of relationships that no longer serve you? 2025 was the definition of that, so yes. Do you feel like your life aligns with your core values? I don't even know what my core values are, really, so no. Do you allow yourself to be fully present with the people you love? No, not really. Are you living a life that reflects what's most important to you? Yeah, I say I am. Do you believe that your current life path will lead you to fulfillment? With the uncertainty of the world, I really don't think so, no. Are you willing to take risks to pursue your dreams, even if they seem impractical? Depends on what you mean by impractical. If you mean like doing something that could make or break me, no. I'm gonna say no. Have you forgiven yourself for times you may have hurt others? No, I haven't, and I still regret a lot of those to this day. Do you make choices that honor your true needs, not just your wants? Yes. Are you satisfied with the way you express love to those around you? I make videos, so yes. Do you feel secure enough to be your own authentic self even if others disapprove? This is something that took me a very long time to develop, but yes. I used to be one of those people that wanted everyone to be happy, you know, I was a bit of a people pleaser. Nowadays I've reined it in a bit more, and I know that there are some things that I do on YouTube that people don't approve of. I mean, I'm sure my mum did not think I was going to be a Love and D Space 3D Otome content creator. But it makes me happy, and it's who I am, so I'm gonna say yes. Are you able to recognize when something is no longer good for you? I am. That I will give credit for. And do you trust yourself to make the changes you know you need? No. Are you willing to move forward without closure in situations that lack it? I find it very difficult, but I am willing to move forward with it, so yes. Do you feel like you're on a journey of growth and learning? Every day is a learning day on YouTube, so yes. Are you able to recognize when you are self-sabotaging? Genuinely no. And do you find it easy to accept compliments and praise? Oh god, no. You give me a compliment and I will start blushing and I'll run away. I'm like an anime girl. I hate it. Do you make an effort to understand and forgive yourself for your weaknesses? Forgive myself? No. Understand? Yes. So... yes. Are you willing to set boundaries even if it disappoints others? This has taken me so long to learn, but yes, I am. Do you believe you deserve a life filled with love, joy, and peace? I think I've had enough drama in my life, so please, that'd be nice. Interesting. I think I'm picking up what you're putting down, homie. Bruh. I believe I've already got a pretty good idea of what we're working with here. I just want to ask you one last set of questions to make sure we're completely locked in before I give my analysis. Oh, God. You can expect the same kind of questions as before, but with a bit more meat on the bone, if you will. Let's dive right in. Okay. Do you hide parts of yourself from others because you fear they wouldn't accept the real you? Yes. Is there someone from your past you still think about but pretend you don't? Hold on, I'm running through the list of names of people in my past. Do I think about them? No. Do you truly believe you're deserving of the things you long for? No. Have you ever hurt someone you love simply because you were hurting yourself? Yeah. Are you afraid of what might surface if you allowed yourself to be completely alone with your thoughts? Yeah. Do you ever feel like you're faking happiness to avoid burdening others? Again, yes. Is there a part of you that still feels undeserving of love? Okay, now he's just fucking calling me out. Yes. Have you ever tried to sabotage something good in your life out of fear it might end? No? Do you cling to certain relationships because you're afraid of what life might look like without them? Yeah. Are you avoiding any truths about yourself because they're too painful to confront? No truths that I don't know already, no. Do you ever worry that deep down you're not as good as a person as you want to be? Yeah. Is there something you want to say to someone but feel you never could? No. Do you stay busy to avoid reflecting on things you'd rather not face? Oh god, yeah. Do you find yourself envying people who seem more confident or at peace? I really do. I really do, and I hate it. Because I don't want to be, like, you know, I don't like looking at someone else and making assumptions, but when they appear more confident, I'm like, God, I wish I could be like that. Have you ever examined whether your excuses are actually just fears? Yes, with weekly therapy from my husband. Yeah, we have. Is there something you wish you could change about yourself but don't know how? Oh, my face, my personality, my voice. Yeah, everything. Do you take time to reflect before blaming others for your frustrations? No, and that's a genuine flaw of mine. Are you still angry about something from your past that you can't let go of? Yes. Do you believe that if people knew your deepest insecurities, that they would judge you? Yeah. Have you ever stayed in a situation that hurt you just because it was familiar? Yes. Do you hold on to resentment because it's easier than confronting your pain? No. Are there parts of your identity you've compromised for the sake of others' acceptance? In the past, yeah, but not now, no. So, yes, because I have in the past. Do you compare yourself to others and feel like you fall short? Oh, every goddamn day. Do you ever feel have you ever resented someone else's happiness or success? Yes. Are there things about yourself that you hide even from people closest to you? No. Do you feel like you rely on validation from others to feel good about yourself? Yes. Have you ever put others' needs before your own to the point where it hurt you? I have in the past, and that nearly did me in. Is there a memory you try to suppress because it brings you shame or regret? Yes. Do you ever feel like you have to earn the love and care of others? Sometimes, yeah. Are you afraid to ask for what you really want, fearing it might push people away? I'm scared to tell people what I really want because I don't want to put pressure on people or make them feel rubbish, but not pushing people away, no. Do you sometimes feel like you're living a life you don't recognize or want? Living a life I don't want, yes. Recognize, no. So I'm going to say yes just because want is in that question. Is there a part of your personality you're ashamed of or try to hide? Yes. Which of the following colors resonates with you the most at this very moment? Amber, indigo, emerald, crimson, ivory, or obsidian? Obsidian. At this precise fragment of time, what element do you feel closest to? Water, air, earth, fire, aether, or never? Fire. If your soul were humming a single note right now, what would it be? A low trembling bass, a bright crystalline tremble, a rhythmic mid-tone, a chaotic dissonance, absolute silence, or a blood-curdling scream? Silence. If the current state of your mind could be translated into a landscape, which would it be? A windswept desert, a dense rain-soaked forest, a still moonlit lake, a crumbling city at twilight, an endless white plain, or a world of no light? A still moonlit lake. Metaphorically, which of these visuals resonates with you at this present moment? A garden glowing in the ruins of something once sacred, a candle burning at both ends in a room with no windows, a feather caught in a thunderstorm, light but powerless, an unopened letter slowly yellowing on a forgotten desk, a bridge built halfway across a chasm waiting idly, or a clock with no hands marking the time by shadows and intuition? Ooh, a feather caught in a thunderstorm, light but powerless. Do you avoid certain people or places because they bring up difficult memories? Yes. Have you made decisions that made you unhappy because you wanted to please others? Yes. Are you afraid that who you are isn't enough for the people you love on a daily basis? Do you stay silent about things that truly matter to you to keep the peace? No, I'm too opinionated for that. Have you ever settled for less than you deserved because it felt safe? Yes. Do you feel resentment towards someone and haven't told them how you truly feel? No. The people I had resentment towards are no longer in my life. Do you struggle to accept praise because you don't believe it's truly deserved? Yes. Is there a relationship in your life that drains you emotionally, but you feel guilty letting go of? No. Do you feel like you need to pretend to be strong even when you're not? Yeah. Are you afraid of letting people see you struggle? Yes, I am. And do you sometimes feel ashamed of the things you dream about or wish for? Honestly, yeah. I mean, I'm just another girl on YouTube. Like, who am I to think I could ever make it as a full-time career? You know. Have you held on to a grudge because it felt like your only power in a painful situation? Yes. Do you feel like you're living a life but focused more on survival than fulfillment? Every day, because cost of living is milking me dry. Is there someone you feel you need to forgive but you can't bring yourself to do it? Yeah. Do you ever fear that your deepest fears or insecurities might be true? Yes. Are you afraid that the life you're living isn't truly your own? Oh no, I know that the life I'm living is mine and it's in my control, but yeah. Have you ever wished you could start over completely and become someone else? Yeah. Do you worry that you're not leaving the kind of legacy you want to be remembered by? Yes. Alright, I think we're done here. Oh god, that's a lot quicker than I was expecting. I was expecting this video to be over an hour, to be fair. After learning so much about you based on the answers you've provided, I can guarantee you one thing, and one thing only. I'm about to drop some truth bombs on you. Whether you like what I have to say or not. Oh god. Alright, hit me. What's my reality check? Oh, this is a pretty scene now. This is the moment you've been waiting for. Look, okay. Hit me 2026. What are my biggest problems I need to address? I'm actually really worried for this. Like, I'm actually kind of shaking a bit. This is scary. Open your mind, heart, and soul and listen well. My analysis is as follows. Look, I'm not going to tiptoe around the truth here. You've been carrying this weight for so long, you've practically forgotten what it feels like to walk without 1,000 pounds on your back. I see you drowning in the memories of what went wrong, what you missed out on, the people who screwed you over, the chances you never took because you were too damn scared to fail. And I get it. You feel robbed of something. Oh god, I'm starting to tear a bit. Maybe your trust, your self-esteem, your belief that life could be beautiful without all this pain. Sometimes it feels like you're stuck in a cycle of anger and regret and it's driving you insane. But you need to listen to me. You are not doomed. Your past might be messy, but it's not a life sentence. Every scar you've got, every bruise on your heart, that's evidence that you survived. That you kept going when life sucker punched you in the gut. Stop letting the world convince you that you're unworthy. You're not some broken toy collecting dust on a shelf. You're a human being with a soul that feels deeply, and that's powerful as hell. Sometimes you push people away because it's easier to reject them first than risk being hurt again. But in doing that, you're blocking out the very love and connection you crave. That's gotta stop. Being vulnerable isn't a death sentence, it's the birthplace of real growth. You guys tearing up. You keep beating yourself up for every mistake, acting like you're the only one who's ever messed up. Newsflash, everyone's got skeletons in their closet. Everyone's walked through some shit. The question is, do you let it bury you, or do you rise above it? Maybe no one's told you this lately, but... And 2026, first video and I start crying. It's on brand, isn't it? I'm proud of you. Yes, proud. You've kept going even when everything in you screamed to give up. You struggled, you've stumbled, but you haven't surrendered. And that counts for a lot. And you know what else? You deserve to be happy, damn it. You deserve forgiveness, especially from yourself. You deserve to dream big, love fiercely, and find the kind of peace that warms you from the inside out. So here's the truth. The world is tough, but you are tougher. You have more grit, more heart, and more soul than you give yourself credit for. And it's about time you realize that no one else can write the ending to your story but you. You're not a lost cause. You're not past your prime. You're not irreparably broken. You're just a human being with a hell of a lot of living left to do. And that's something to celebrate. So promise me this. Don't give up on yourself. Hold your head high. Keep fighting for the life you want. Never forget how far you've already come. Because believe me, there's a light at the end of this tunnel and it's shining just for you. You're enough. Always have been. Always will be. And if no one else has told you lately, I'm telling you now. I love you, and I'm rooting for you every single step of the way. One more thing. Your gifted word is hope. Hang on to this word. It'll make sense by the end of this session. Whether you agree with my words or not, just know that my analysis is only half of the journey, and perhaps not even the most meaningful part of the journey as a whole. The questions that you ask yourself in life are often the ones more telling than the answers. The journey is often far more rewarding than the destination, and the person who understands you better than anyone ever could is you. I hope this experience helps you moving forward, and I hope you're able to see the positive and use it to your advantage. You're on your own from here, and your destiny rests in your incredibly capable hands. God damn. I hope, eh? Oh god, right, message from the developers, okay. Thank you so much for taking the time to play the test reality check. We really hope you've enjoyed your experience. Much like many of our other experiences, this game can be replayed in the future to get a different result. Feel free to play again and revisit the test after some time has passed and see what fantastic things await you. As we do with all of our games, we would like to offer you an opportunity to participate in our future games. We also like to do something very unique and special with the gifted word you've been given. That's different from our previous projects, so keep reading. Oh, right. Many of the characters you see in our games are actually names of players or names chosen by players from previous titles. If you wish to be part of an upcoming titles and have your name selected to be in a future game, please leave a comment for us with your gifted word included. But that's not all. We will also be selecting players, new and old, based on their gifted words to be part of something really special that we're working on, completely separate from naming characters. Participation is completely optional, so if you do not wish to be in a game or choose the name of a character to appear in your title, then simply leave your gifted word out of the comments and we will not select you. We read each and every comment we get on all our titles so none are missed. We also use these comments to help develop future titles such as our big project Chasing Demons, which you can now wishlist on Steam. If you're new to our titles, then just know that each person is given a word unique to them from each of our games, and then which they will then be able to combine in Chasing Demons to create a custom-tailored gaming experience specific to each individual. Oh, interesting! Which means that what happens in your playthrough of Chasing Demons may not appear in your friend's experience when they play, ensuring that each player gets their own unique version of the game. Once again, thank you all so much for your support, and we hope to see you again in the next one. Until next time, treat each other with kindness, stay positive, and always remember, it might be stormy now, but it can't rain forever. Oh, okay. So I just got very, very badly called out. Oh, first video 2026 and I already started tearing up. If that is how 2026 is gonna go, I'm in trouble because I don't think I can handle crying pretty much non-stop for another year. But oh, thank you so much for watching and listening to this. Obviously, hopefully you've learned a little bit more about me as an individual. That is something I do need to work on. I do need to work on my insecurities, but who knows? Maybe I'll do this game again in like a year or so and see if that's changed. But thank you guys so much for watching. We're gonna go back onto more normal uploads starting from tomorrow, so keep an eye out for that, and I'll see you guys again in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye.